Good day, students. Today we will going to discuss and describe what is probability. Are you ready? Let's begin. We have the weather forecaster says that the probability that it will rain today is 75%. Does it mean that there is a great chance that it will rain today? To answer this problem, we need to know the concept of probability. But do you know what this probability is? When we say probability, it is used to describe how likely or unlikely it is that something will happen. The concept of probability starts from 0 to 1. Wherein, when we say 0, it means that the event is impossible to happen. And when we say 1, it means to say that something is certain to happen or 100%. We have also 1/2 or 0.5 or 50%, wherein we can say that the event is as likely or unlikely to happen. From 0 to 50%, these events are unlikely to happen. And we have also 1/4 or 0.25 or 25%. It means to say that the event is unlikely to happen. We have also from 50% to 100%. This means that the event is likely to happen. And we have also this 3/4 in fraction, 0.75 in decimal, and 75%. This means that the event is likely to happen. Now let's go back to our problem. The weather forecaster says that the probability that it will rain today is 75%. Does it mean that there is a great chance that it will rain today? Based on our graph here, 75% lies on likely to happen. The event that it will rain today is likely to happen. Now, let us use our graph here from 0 to 1 and answer the following. It will snow tomorrow in the Philippines. Now, based on the graph, the answer for this one is 0% because it's very impossible that it will going to snow here in the Philippines. We have also number 2, the sun will rise tomorrow. So every day the sun rises. So this is certain to happen or 100%. We have here number 3. The likelihood that 2 people in every group of 15 will have the same birthday is 8%. 8% lies between 0% to 25%. So this means that the event is unlikely to happen. And we have here number 4. Sports analyst says that Manny Pacquiao has 85% chance of winning. The 85% lies between 75% and 100%. It means to say that this event is likely to happen. Now we have here, let's say that inside the box there is 1 yellow cube, 2 blue cube, and 2 green cube. What is the probability of picking yellow cube out of the box? Now, to find out our probability, we have here favorable outcome divided by the possible outcome. And based on our problem, our favorable outcome here is picking yellow cube. And as what we can see, we have only 1 yellow cube. And the total cube that we have inside the box is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 possible outcomes. So we have here We have 1 yellow, 2 blue cube, and 2 green cube for a total of 5 cubes. So we have 5 possible outcomes. We have only 1 yellow cube out of 5 cubes which is inside the box. Now, when we're going to divide it, we have 1 divided by 5, that is a 0.20, or in fraction, that is 20%. Now, based on our box, in our graph here, 20% lies between 0 to 25%, so it means to say that this event is unlikely to happen. How about what is the probability of picking blue cube out of the box? So as what you can see, we have 2 blue cubes. We have 2 divided by 5 to get the answer of 0.40, or in percent, that is 40%. So 40% lies between 0 to 50%, so it is unlikely to happen picking up blue cube. How about this one? What is the probability of not picking yellow cube out of the box? So we have not picking up yellow cube. So we have, based on the cube that we have here, we have the favorable outcomes for this one here. For this one is 4. And the total possible outcomes for this one is 5. So when we're going to divide it, 4 divided by 5, that is 0.8, or 0.80, or we have 80% in percent. So for this one, it is likely to not pick the yellow out of the box, since we got 80%. Now let's try to have a spinning wheel here. So for this one, what is the probability of landing on 3 or 5? And based on our spinning wheel, we have only 1 3 and 1 5. And the formula for probability is equal to favorable outcomes over possible outcomes. And based on our wheel, we have only 1 3 and 1 5, so we have 2. And the total possible outcomes for this one is 6. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 2 divided by 6, we're going to reduce this one into lowest term. What is the greatest common factor of 2 and 6? We have 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 2 divided by 6, that is 3. And if we're going to divide 2 over 6, we get the answer of 0.33. Okay, or 33%. So 33% lies between 0 to 50, so it means to say that it is unlikely to land on 3 and 5. What is the probability of landing on an even number? So based on our wheel here, we have how many even numbers that we have? We have 2, 4, and 6. We have 3 even numbers out of how many possible outcomes? We have 6 possible outcomes. So 3 divided by 6. The greatest common factor of 3 and 6 is 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 divided by 6 is 2. So 3 and 1 half. And if we're going to divide it, 3 divided by 6, we get the answer of 0.5, or 50%. Means to say that the event on landing on an even number is as likely and as unlikely to land on an even number. Now this time, what is the probability of landing on 4? Based on our spinning wheel here, we have only 1 4. So 1 out of possible outcomes, we have 6 possible outcomes. And as what we can see, if we're going to put this one into fraction, 1/6 is already in lowest term. So all we have to do is just to divide 1 divided by 6, that is 0.1666 or 16.67%. So based on our chart here, it is unlikely to not land on number 4 since we have 0% to 25%. Okay, which is unlikely. Now let's proceed to our last. What is the probability of landing on 7? And based on our chart for our wheel, we don't have number 7, so 0 out of the possible outcomes, which is 6. 0 divided by 6, that is 0, or 0%. It means to say that the event or the probability on landing on 7 is impossible. It is 0%. Okay, so what I have learned for today's lesson? For today, we learned probability. Probability is used to describe how likely or unlikely it is something will happen. Thank you so much. Great job, grade 6.